Okay, with that, I'm going to insert after our proclamation for Rose Schmidt, I'm going to ask our Water Department Director, Mr. Smith, to come up and to give a briefing on the articles we've been reading in the newspapers about water pollution.
I'm sure, as you all have seen recently, there's been some social media reports out there revolving chromium-6.
Bert, you got to hold it almost closer.
All right. So so I put a statement together to put the residents at ease. The following information is in response to Wednesday's social media post regarding chromium-6 in Sayreville's drinking water. In the borough of Sayreville, we take our water quality and safety of our residents very seriously. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection set water quality standards designed to protect public health, and the Sayreville Water Department treats our residents' drinking water to meet or surpass these standards, including those set for total chromium. Chromium is the 22nd most abundant element in the Earth's crust, with an average concentration of 100 parts per million. Chromium is odorless and tasteless. It occurs naturally in various types of rock, soil, ore, and volcanic dust, as well as in plants, animals, and humans. Chromium-3 is an essential human dietary element that is found in many vegetables, fruits, meats, grains, and yeast. Chromium-6 occurs naturally in the environment from the erosion of natural chromium deposits. It can also be produced by industrial processes. There have been instances of chromium being released into the environment by leakage, poor storage, or inadequate industrial waste disposal practices. The U.S. EPA does not have a specific drinking water regulation for chromium-6, only total chromium, which is set at 100 parts per billion. And the New Jersey DEP has set its standard at 10 parts per billion. Sayreville's Water Department routinely tests its water supply for total chromium, which is chromium-6 hexavalent and chromium-3 trivalent, as required by law, and all the results have been in compliance with US EPA and NJDEP standards. The US EPA is conducting a rigorous and comprehensive review of health effects of chromium-6 under their third regulated contaminant monitoring regulation, UCMR3. The UCMR3 requires many, Sayreville included, but not all public water systems to monitor chromium-6 for a period of 1 year. Those results have come back well below NJDEP standard of 10 parts per billion. Our Water Department is closely monitoring the following this research, and if necessary, be ready to implement changes in our testing and our treatment if required by law. Just for reference, one part per billion is a single drop of water in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. In conclusion, Sayreville's drinking water meets all EPA and NJDEP standard requirements and is safe to drink. Our standard is actually 800 times less than the EPA requirement and 80 times less than the DEP requirement. So we're well below drinking water standard.
Okay, are there any questions? Are there any questions from the governing body?
Mayor, I'd like to thank Mr. Smith for coming tonight. I thought it was important that the residents know that we're on top of this and we're in good shape. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Okay, if you would have that statement forwarded to Terry, and I will give instructions that it be put on the front page of the website. Okay, Terry, if you'd put it on the front page of the website. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Okay, with that, we're going to go to public hearing, Terry.